All right, let's see. Liberty hideouts. Democrats get weird to call cops on me again, which is going to result in obviously her racist, xenophobic ideology, which is going to turn into, again, the preface of what is going to be a white supremacist ideology.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Get a cop. Go get a cop. Nobody's touching you. You walking towards.
What are you doing, ma'am?
Don't touch you.
These are our guests. We rented the park, and we can ask you to leave.
Go away. You're just an obnoxious person.
Okay.
Did you guys call the police?
Yes.
Another Democrat event where they are enforcing their borders and they're using the police to do that. They're so bothered about me asking people simple questions that they called 3 officers on me in the public park. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I'm the organizer.
What did you say, ma'am?
Ma'am?
Oh, okay. I just thought we weren't assuming. But anyway, yes, how can I help you?
Could you not attack people? So I love that you're going around and talking to people. Open dialogue is amazing.
Yeah.
But if you could not then follow up by attacking them, that would also be amazing.
What is attacking? How did I attack anyone?
The way that you were not stopping and whatabouting him as he was not speaking anymore. If you could not get to that level, conversation.
What if I do it again?
Then, I mean, nothing, but I'd really prefer you didn't, because these are our guests. We rented the park, and we can ask you to leave. If you're causing a problem.
You can. What? How can you do that?
Because this is a private event.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
How is it a private event?
Because we paid to rent the park, which means we are allowed to set certain guidelines during the time that we have the part of the park that we... That's it.
I would love to see you actually, I'm going to call your bluff. I want you to enforce that.
Well, I would have to go and get the police.
I want you to do that.
Unfortunate.
It would, because you guys are anti-police.
I'm not.
I want you to enforce your boundaries.
You want.
Go ahead and enforce your
But then,
borders.
please.
I'm calling your bluff. I want you to try to do that.
You're not going to make me angry. I just wish that you could not be aggressive towards all of our people. That's
I
all
wasn't
I'm
aggressive at all.
We want to get the police. We want to.
You want to get the police? Okay. Another Democrat event where they are enforcing their borders and they're using the police to do that.
You know what? If you
you're getting aggressive.
If you want to.
Oh, whoa! Don't attack me! Don't attack me! Back up! Back away! Please don't attack.
I'm smiling.
Did you guys call?
You see what she did there? Is her entire ideology is to antagonize, demand you call police, play victim of it, and then utilize that. What she just did was a white supremacist tactic of you're getting aggressive, so therefore I have a right to defend myself, and that could be a threat on someone's life legally. Which has happened to me multiple times, is where they try to say, come to this location, and then they'll put you in a situation to defend themselves to kill you. It's like a honeypot that they just use to rape and murder. That's why a lot of these right-wingers are antagonizers, and they utilize a lot of that ideology in order to push people down, so to speak. It's an oppressive measure, and it's a controlling one because she wants to assert her authority in a place of which she has none, and then utilize her talking points to justify the KKK or white supremacist ideology of you're actually on our side, you're just upset you're not doing it the correct way, and therefore the correct way will be the one in power. So they utilize the control of the borders and the control of the United States of America, utilize that in correlation with a smaller event with a bunch of people who are opposition, and then try to utilize invasive ideology in order to push others out, which is their whole talking point that people of color deserve to be thrown out because they're invasive. Then they utilize its self-defense in order to kill them. So invasive, followed by self-defense to murder, followed by going to places to agitate in order to force your ideology into it, in order to enact what they would call the illegal, or the immigrant invader. They want to encapsulate the entire ideology of turning this against people of color so that they're seen as people to be exterminated. It's a very tricky situation. They killed thousands, if not millions of people like this, and even conquered countries playing this mindset. It's a little old school, which is why she's doing the obvious annoying tone, smiling in their face. But this does get hundreds of thousands of views. She has millions of views on her channel. So this ideology does work.
Call the police?
Yes, but we need the person who you assaulted.
What?
Yes, but we are looking for the person that you assaulted.
Someone was assaulted?
Yes.
Who was assaulted?
One of our guests.
I'm so sorry. Who were they assaulted by?
One of your people. This one, I think. I'm not too sure. I didn't see.
Oh, okay. All right.
How y'all doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing very good. You enjoying the weather?
It's a little hot for me, but how about you?
I am enjoying the weather. Can I speak with you for a second? Sure. Thank you. Hey, so the gentleman with the red glasses from earlier, do you remember the guy that I'm talking about?
Which
He
guy?
had like a small sign with this.
What was he wearing?
Oh gosh, I don't know, a green shirt. I guess maybe you interviewed him. I don't know if it was like a formal thing or not.
He had a gray shirt
Yeah,
on.
do you remember the guy with the? It's like large red glasses. I don't know if you remember this person or not.
Maybe. I don't know. I've talked to several people.
All right, he's claiming that you elbowed him as he tried to pass by. So I just wanted to get your side of what happened with that. Was he approaching her and you were, kind of boxing out for her? Or?
She was interviewing somebody,
Uh-huh.
and I was standing, like, if you were standing where you are,
Uh-huh.
and the table is, like, right here.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm not trying to get behind you.
I don't need you to, like, touch me or demonstrate or anything.
No,
but
no,
you
I
can
wasn't
kinda
trying
just
to
explain what's
demonstrate.
going
I
on.
was just saying that if you were standing right here,
Yep.
the corner of the table, back of the table is, like, literally just not even 6 inches behind.
Uh-huh.
And so he was trying to,
Shimmy his way in.
Yeah,
Okay.
and all I did was when I felt that he brushed past me,
Uh-huh.
I felt my bag shift. So all I did was stand here and put my arm out just to create separation.
Cool.
So
All right.
no contact on him. I wasn't trying to assault him or anything like that.
Yep. And then that's when they started getting loud about assault, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay. No, you're good, bro.
Yes, but
That's what I figured happened. So we just got to come get you guys' side of the story. So
Appreciate you for doing that.
Thank you so
No
much.
problem.
So what happened here is someone tried to get too close to me, and so what my security guard did was prevent that from happening, which is his job to do. And so he claimed assault, called the cops. What they were really upset about is that I'm here talking to people and challenging their ideologies to see if they're consistent, and they don't like that. So that's the real reason they called the cops. But I'm gonna invoice the organizers for wasting my freaking time with that, though. So let's keep going.
What company are you with?
My own. So I'm just asking people, what do you feel when you see like this photo of what's happening to cows in the big meat industry?
And I see photos of cows. Is this a slaughterhouse?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sorry, but this is like an Earth Day event. I'm not coming to get interviewed at a slaughterhouse.
Yes, this is what's being talked about at Earth Day.
I think you are like me. Like we have like.
What are you doing, ma'am?
Don't touch him.
Why did you act like that just now?
We jump to feelings by looking at something.
Why would you do that? Oh, wait, hold on a second. In December 2025, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis issued an executive order designating the Council on American Islamic Relations, you guys, a foreign terrorist organization. Whoa, guys.
And it got shot down in court.
But why did he do this? Why did he do this?
Because it's a political game. Just like if you had a Democratic governor, he probably
What allegations were made?
Because he doesn't believe in equality and he likes to divide people against each other.
I act like a woman who is pissed off. And why don't you tell everybody how you your pants?
Why are you shaking so bad?
Because I hate people
I'm
like
posting
you.
you on Facebook. This is fun.
That is so hurtful. That is so sad. You can go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my work. Even $5 a month helps get my security. CARE is here, which is a terrorist organization, which is insane. And so I definitely need security out here if there's going to be booths of terrorist organizations out in public. So patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my work. Even $5 a month helps me. Why are you shaking so bad?
Thank you very much, Caitlin.
Why are
I'm
you
sorry, I'm trying to
shaking
hold
so
my
bad?
camera up.
All of you are shaking really bad. Not sure if it's the age or if it's the adrenaline being called out. I can't believe they have terrorist organizations here. That's insane. Hi, how are you guys? I know you heard about what the SBLC was funding.
We're not interested.
This is 5051
No, thank you. Please move
Orlando.
on.
This is
No,
part.
thank you. I'm not. No, thank you. Please move on.
I'm gonna stay right here. The SBLC was caught and they're being indicted. They were indicted by a grand jury for funneling money to white nationalist and Nazi groups. You guys had to fabricate and fund racism because there was such a low supply of it. Would you like to comment?
No, we would like you to leave, please. Thank you very much.
Well, 5051 Orlando that respects everyone's rights wouldn't ever ask a woman to leave. You don't want to control my body, do you?
Please leave. That's all.
You guys protest, you guys support the SBLC. This is the group. This is a branch in Orlando. This is supposed to be grassroots, by the way. This is super grassroots. Look at all their things that they've got out here. They organize the No Kings rallies. They protest nearly every single week. There's probably one going on in a city near you every single Saturday. Look at all this fancy stuff. I want to come to the next No Kings rally.
Go away. Go away. You're just an obnoxious person. Go away.
Well, you want to try
Poop your
your
pants
free
somewhere else.
fortune cookie? I was raising this
Your
for
pants
you.
somewhere else. Poop your pants elsewhere. We don't want
Sir,
any.
you're about the age that you would start wearing a diaper here soon.
We don't want any of yours.
Don't tell him.
So are you saying that you prefer a certain group of people to be around you? Get his shirt, Orlando 5051. This group gets a ton of money from left-wing radical organizations, including George Soros and the Ford's Foundation, right?
You're not engaged with this
Wait, do
person.
you-
She's just a provocateur. Stay away from this person. He's just a provocateur.
This is a radical Democrat running for the mayor of Orlando right now. She wants to abolish ICE. She wants to have abortion on demand. She's super radical. She wants to get rid of all 287G agreements in the state of Florida, especially in Orlando. She doesn't want the police collabing with ICE to detain and deport criminal illegal aliens. And he's calling someone right now. Did you call her to come give me a comment?
I received a call.
Okay. Did you call her? Could she actually talk to us?
I'm not authorized to speak to the press. She's got a very busy day today.
Do you have anything on here about the SPLC? I was just wondering.
Caitlin, you remember me?
Hey, I do remember you. You think I could not remember you?
We almost did get married, right? I mean,
I have had several
I
dances.
almost made you turn gay and leftist, right?
You know what? I mean, look at you. How could I not turn gay for this? How much do you love Donald Trump?
I have my opinions on him. I don't.
Yeah, I got very strong opinions.
Same scale, 0 to 10.
I would say, like, me personally, like negative numbers.
Maybe like a yeah. Same page.
Yeah. Why so?
Just a lot of the things that have been going on recently. Yeah, a lot of the recent events that has happened in the course of last few months. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. There's a lot of stuff that he's doing that I don't really agree with per se,
Okay.
and I think it affects a lot of people that should not be affected.
Absolutely. Is there anything good that you can point to that he's done?
No, not
a single thing.
not from what I've heard. No, not at the moment.
Okay. In the last year, do you think your lives have improved, stayed the same, or gotten worse since his presidency?
I'd say stayed the same.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah, stayed the same. Yeah.
It can't be that bad then, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, give me specifics. Why don't you like him so much? What are specific policies that he's implemented or championed? Give me something specific.
Specifics. I believe it's just like the way his character and how he's like really his personality. Like I don't know.
Policies.
Policies. I don't really know what to pinpoint. Really, just I'll say all of them. Really, like as far as like tariffs go, or maybe per se the whole war.
Tell me about the tariffs.
Very high, very high.
Uh-huh.
A lot of things. Price changes. I'd say just a lot as far as like the war with Iran goes. Like I say, it's that's taking a toll on my opinion on him right now.
Were you a more favorable towards Trump before he did his military strikes?
No, I'm really neutral on this. Like I'm not too much of a politician. I just like
You said you hate him. It's a negative.
it's not like on a political scale. I just have my personal opinions. Like it's not like I'm on the same boat as everybody else. I don't like pay attention too much to it, but
Okay,
I
phone
do.
a friend.
I don't know. I don't really agree with the way that he sees like certain groups of people.
Okay, down. That's what I'm talking about. What groups of people?
Mostly like trans people or like, you know.
How does he see trans people?
I feel like he sees them as like they aren't human, or like I feel like especially also with Hispanic people, I feel like he's treating them like they're animals, and I'm pretty sure you said that before. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think that he sees us as like equal as him.
You said trans people, or what was the other group of people?
Hispanic people.
Hispanic people. Okay. What's your proof for that? Let's start with the trans people first off. What's your proof that he doesn't see them as humans?
Just certain things, especially the things that he said about them being in sports and how, I don't know, I just feel like the way he sees them, it's like he doesn't think that they're as capable as other people to do the same thing that everyone else does.
Well, to play devil's advocate, I'm pretty sure he's saying men who pretend to be women shouldn't be in women's sports because he recognizes the differences between men and women, and it's not fair, and it goes against reality and truth. He doesn't say they're not humans. He says that's not fair. Is that fair?
I mean, I guess to say, I don't know. I just don't.
How is it fair to force a group of women on a sports team to be in the same locker room as a man? How is that fair?
I mean, you got me there, I guess. I don't know.
Can you justify that, or
I mean, I
advocate for that?
I could see why people would think it's like uncomfortable and stuff. I don't know.
Why would a group of women athletes be uncomfortable with a man being in their locker room?
Maybe because like there's a lot of differences between them.
Yeah, like that man has a penis.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay. All right, Hispanics. What has he said that he views Hispanics as not human?
I think especially with like the deportation and like everything happening with ICE right now, I feel like they're kind of treating us as if we're not human. And even with certain things that they're like breaking into people's homes and stuff, I don't think that it's like fair, because now they're also like kind of targeting people that were born here. So it's kind of like a contradiction where it's like you said that it was from people that were not born here.
That's rude that she would say that to you.
I'm just saying.
How does she know you pooped your pants?
Oh, she was talking to me. I hope not. I hope she was
She
talking
just
to
screamed it and looked right at you.
Loud and proud too.
Oh, I don't know that woman.
Me neither. She's crazy. So when you say that he doesn't view Hispanics as people or humans, and you talk about the deportation, stuff like that, what person doesn't view a group of people as humans, but then sends them on a free flight back home to their country of origin? All we're doing is taking them, because they're not supposed to be here, and sending them back home, which is very humane. And we give them health care along the way, 3 meals a day, a bed, a shower, dental care in the detention centers. Very humane. And we say, just go back home. Surely that's a great way to treat humans who have broken the law.
I would say, but I also think it's a lot of people that are coming here because they're fleeing from things in their home country, like a lot of crime, maybe, lots of things that are happening with their own government that they don't want to seek.
What you gonna do? Go get a cop.
You guys head on. You guys, the Earth Day is that way. Just get out.
You have a good day.
I'm not touching you. Nobody's
got me on
touching you.
camera. Really?
Nobody's touching you. You walking towards me.
You walk directly
Don't
in
walk
front of
towards
me.
me.
Y'all
Listen.
are full of shit.
Listen,
I'm going to
listen,
get a
brother,
cop.
just have a great
You got
day.
Permit?
Sir, what's wrong?
Permit?
Have a
You
great
got a
day.
permit?
I ain't touch him.
I know.
He bumped into me.
I know.
Can I just ask what's wrong?
Okay.
I saw you eyeballing me
Okay.
for the second I walked up.
Okay, you had your hands in your pockets.
Hands in my pockets.
Okay,
Look,
you had your
I'll
hands
get
in
you
your
in a bottle
pockets.
of water. You're a traitor
Okay.
to your own people.
Okay.
He said you're a traitor to your own people, man. Coming from a white guy, I'm sorry, that's kind of funny. As you guys can see, these people that are like eyeing me weird and they want to come up and talk to me, they're not letting it happen. I am just so thankful to your guys' support that makes it possible for them to be with me.
Traitor to your own people. For an example, I'll elaborate just a little bit for the sake of this. It's Uncle Tommy. You're siding with a white woman who is pushing narratives against your skin color, to which eventually will backfire over time, to which the Uncle Tom is hoping that in time they will get favoritism and loyalty from these people because they're the ones that actually understand law and order, understand civilization, which civilization is a new way to say white power. And they'll utilize this in order to enact their law and order, to enact their justice and their ideology of what is. Therefore, they can kill people in self-defense. They can attack people and claim it's self-defense. And they utilize this in order to establish what I believe is a system of oppression in order to enact a diverse KKK, which is where tokenism originated from which a lot of racist people utilize it in order to subjugate other races and places of which are the same kind, using their own kind of skin color. They did this with colonization, with England attacking other countries when they got ambassadors and conquered people, the opposition of which they regime swapped. They utilized those people in order to speak to the people of that land already, in order to establish them in that manner. Now, of course, there's a big issue with the No Kings protests, as they did not protest the literal king when he came here. But a lot of these people are pretty much the Uncle Tom. They interrace because they love the white race. They interrace because they always critique people, usually the people of color, but they'll utilize their white race partner or white race friends in order to say they are safe. They do this on the left a lot of the times when they have the interrace partner. You have a brown person blames white people, but they have a white partner. But at least the white partner is of someone who's understanding of the people of color and their plight, whereas the other side utilizes this in order to enact injustices and hatred, in order to have a lynch mob or white supremacy or play victimhood to get currency out of it, so that they can play the angle that they're getting hurt by this and therefore they can get something out of it, like you saw earlier when she utilized they're attacking me, they're aggressive when they really don't care what's happening. They just wish you would do something, which even he said as a security guard, I wish you would. Because they want to enact violence, they want to enact hatred, and they want to enact currency of victimhood to say, I told you they're the violent one, not me. But they're antagonizing the whole time and they're trying to get a situation that they can profit out of it. Because Bitcoin is a lot like a currency of the token or the Uncle Tom, to which it rises with every single attack and it falls with every single understanding of what it means, because you'll immediately use it for something that's considered privilege, and then you'll immediately rob yourself of that victimhood, but at least you can exchange it for something like, they get away from me because they're the racist now because I have a black friend, I can't be racist, which a lot of people on the left use all the time. This is the issue with white liberalism and a lot of the issues with a white supremacist society such as America.
While I'm filming, I can focus on filming and creating content that you love and enjoy, and I don't have to worry about anything because these guys are literally so amazing, and they get verbally assaulted, they get hit, they get shoved. And so go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my work. Keep me coming out here and keep these guys with me. Thank you guys. I mean, thank you to them, but thank you guys for supporting me at patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to keep me safe. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, he walked up, he had his hand in his pocket, and I just
pockets.
stood right here. That's it.
And
then he bumped into me. He ran into me. He like put his stomach on me or whatever like that, saying to be full of shit, whatever. So, see, look at that, sexual harassment.
What a guy.
He said F you. I don't think you swing that way. I'm not sure if that's something I'm... What does that mean, wrong city? Along with DeSantis and the Trump administration, they've deported 10,000 illegal aliens out of just Florida alone.
How many human rights did they violate along the way to make that happen? I mean, how many people did they uprooted and taken out of their homes for no reason but just to what, like up their poll rates or approval ratings? I mean...
To deport criminal aliens, yeah.
I don't
it
think
doesn't
that the
seem
land
like
belongs
those
to
kids they're taking away are,
so.
you know, aliens.
So you don't think borders exist?
I don't think
not
they
the way
need
that
to,
he's
no.
controlling them. No, I think there's a safe and smart way to do what he's doing, but what he's doing is, like, I mean, just violating human rights.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you for sharing
There's a different way
that.
to go about it. It's just the way he's going about it. It's just so violent.
How
and cruel.
should we deport someone
There
who's
has
in
to
the
be a
country
better vetting
illegally?
system than what they're doing. I mean, there's people who are here who have, you know, the work permits to be where they're at and like have gone through what they need to get residency and
Those
get the job
people,
that they have.
so those people are not
still
being
being taken.
targeted.
I mean,
if
we
they're
talk
here
about, like-
illegally, they are. Yeah.
I don't know about Minnesota. I don't know about those people in New York. All those people are just being taken out of their homes just by like what, knock and order, just banging down doors with half-signed warrants and stuff. I don't see how that has any sort of value to me as a voter to continue having like support
Can I
for
tell
that.
you why it might actually have value to you?
I'm open-minded.
Yeah, there's been about 1,500. They're compiling a list right now. ALI-PAC, which is Americans for Legal Immigration, that PAC is actually compiling a list of Americans that have been killed at the hands of illegal aliens. And so I think it matters to you and to her and to everyone in this country that we know who's coming in. We don't grant mass amnesty, and we don't have open borders to where 10 million illegal aliens are coming over unvetted in the span of only 4 years. So I think it's a good thing. It actually keeps us a lot safer when we're getting rid.
mindset's there.
Well, I'm not done talking. I think it actually benefits you, her, me, Jaquel over here. It benefits all of us to have these people detained and deported, and then they could come back legally, although I don't think that they should, but I think that's responsible.
I can understand where you're coming from on that. We'd have to agree to disagree, but I can understand the mindset.
Okay. Do you think it's safer for them to stay in the country even though they came
They
over
came here for
unvetted?
safety, and I know how violated our safety feels.
How
but
do you
the way
know
we're-
they did that?
Do you think every single person that comes to the border is a gang member or a violent criminal? Do you think those 10 and 12-year-olds you're taking out of their homes by force are criminals? I mean, there's so much of a product and upbringing that we're taking and like applying to these people as a generalization.
How do you know all of them aren't gang members?
How do you know that they
I'm
are?
gonna
It's the
stop
same
talking to
thing.
you.
How do you know who they
You have a
are?
good rest of your day.
That's the point. You can't know who they are. And so I would rather assume people coming into the country with no background checks, they're not here to do any good. And so they should be deported because we don't know. It's not worth the risk. Rachel Morin, her life is worth, I would rather deport every single illegal alien than allow people like Rachel Morin to be bludgeoned to death by rocks on a trail by an illegal alien. So you love cats, 10 out of 10. How much do you love Donald Trump, our president?
My personal opinion is not a lot. Not a lot, to be honest with you.
What number would you give him?
What's the scale? The low
0
end.
to 10.
0.
You love him 0%?
I love him 0.
So you would definitely like save a cat over saving Donald Trump.
Oh, well, then you get into moral quandaries about the value of lives and souls and stuff, but
Okay. Donald Trump's life is more valuable than a cat's
I
life,
would
right?
prefer to spend time with a cat.
Okay.
Let's say if I had to get a beer, be
Okay.
with a cat.
Yeah, be with a cat. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Why do you give him such a low amount of love?
A lot of my family supports him, and I feel like he has lied to them.
Okay.
I never supported him, but you can disagree with people's politics, but he has deceived a lot of my family that supported him, and I really can't,
What has he lied to your family about?
Foreign wars, getting involved in foreign wars, cost
Well-
of prices.
Touch on that for a second. What lies has he told? If you were like talking to your grandma over here who's a huge MAGA supporter, and you're like, Mimi, he lied to you about the foreign wars. Here's proof. What would you say to your Mimi?
So he said no more foreign wars, focus on domestic politics. I mean, we're at war in Iran. We're like blockading their blockade or something. The whole thing with Venezuela just getting all involved in, just other countries, other conflicts, things like that.
And what if your Mimi came back and showed you when he went down the escalator in 2015 and said, Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. I will do everything it takes to make sure they never get one. That will not happen under me. I will prevent it. What if your Mimi came back and said, well, what about this? He said he was going to do this.
That would be the same conversation. There's ways to do that. He pulled us out of the Iran deal that we already had, that many countries had signed on to. European allies, Russia, I believe China was signed on to that.
What was the deal about?
It was
What did it say?
the verification of their nuclear program. A lot of their nuclear stuff got taken away, shipped out of the country. Now they're saying absolutely that's not going to happen. So
That's what the deal was. So they continue to enrich their uranium to have a nuclear weapon. They were told to stop, right? They were told to stop. And I'm not saying I agree with war or anything like that, but I mean, I'm your Mimi right now, and I'm saying, well, he did say that he's not going to allow this to happen, and it's not a war, it's military strikes, which all presidents, nearly all presidents in our modern history have done.
So
What would you say to Mimi?
I have really strong opinions about this. I am volunteering on behalf of a charity. I can't speak for them, so I
Okay.
can't be
No, I'm not asking the charity anyway, but I do
can't be
support
on
this because I
camera
do think
anything
cats should be spayed.
like that.
Yeah. Especially this, like role playing.
Last time you were like, how do you become this? You were
No, I said, how does one obtain this build?
Oh my
That's
God,
what
how
I
did
said.
you get there? You're so, I surprised I remember that.
Wait, I'm gonna try to remember your name. Obsidian?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I remember you.
Yeah. You know,
Yo,
just-
what the hell's going on with this?
Oh, I'm Taino. We just did the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and I came over here to do the table over here, you know. Yeah.
How much do you love the earth?
I love the earth so much. I mean, I'm Native American, you know, so like, someone once asked an indigenous person, what's more important to save to you, the earth, your people, your culture, or your language? And the answer is they are all the same thing, you know? And we are all indigenous to summer, you know what I mean? So
You might convert me to an indigenous person right now. I'm feeling a type of way.
Listen,
well, how much do you love
taking care of community? It's all about taking community and not leaving people behind. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think no matter what side of the fence we are, we can all kind of agree on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can I ask her the question with
oh
the
my God,
cards?
did you just misgender me? No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
You're definitely a woman, right?
I'm born two-spirit, actually. I have like different chromosomes. But you can call me whatever
That's not
you
what two-spirited is anyway.
Well, two-spirit is, so you know how non-binary, it's an individual identity. Two-spirit means I just exist like the trees and the flowers, and I serve my community. If somebody needs a brother one day, I'm a brother. Somebody needs a sister one day, I'm a sister, because I kind of understand both sides, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, and I mean, my chromosomes are different. You want to check them. We'll go right now. Let's go. Let's go. Take me to the hospital. I don't even have health insurance.
Well, if we went to the hospital, I'd put you on a different floor than to check your chromosomes.
The crazy one. Oh no, I thought we were homies.
We are, and that's why I would care about your mental health like that. So you love Donald Trump a ton, right? Or I'm sorry, you love the Earth a ton. How much do you love Donald Trump?
Oh my God, I love the Earth, not Donald Trump. Stop.
Well, how much do you love Donald Trump on a scale of 0 to 10?
Man, he's getting a little senile right now. So even if I did love him before, I wouldn't love him now. You
don't love it when you don't love people who are old and maybe a little dementia.
No, he needs help. He needs help, but he probably shouldn't be in charge of our country. You know?
Why not?
Well, because he's got the nuke codes and he's going senile. Come on.
How's he going senile?
I mean, you haven't seen?
I'm asking you.
Oh, well, you know, like he's got that crazy social media posting. He's like, we're going to end the whole, population and stuff like that. I'm
He didn't say that. Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing. Yeah. I'm not actually on social media. That's why I've never commented on your stuff and be like, hey, what's up? I'm off social media, so you can't get me, bro.
Okay, what do you think about the SPLC funding all those racists? Did you hear about that?
No, I actually don't know about that. Can we actually do a little walk in the shade a little bit? Can you do that?
I'm just gonna let you go, Obsidian. But it was so nice talking to you.
Yeah. You wanna do a little?
Can I get a fit check? You tell me what you're wearing, what it all means.
So this is a guajana, and this is a guamo. It calls to the ancestors. This is a manaya, which is like our traditional stone axe that we would, make canoas with. The word canoe comes from our language. Tobacco, we're the tribe of first contact in the Caribbean.
Okay,
yes.
All right, so a lot of these people seem to be a lot more neutral now. She might be getting a little called out. Police didn't do anything of to her agitation. A lot of this is predicated around the idea of trying to bait you out. Looks like not a lot of people took the bait. She was very or he they two-spirited, so it could go either way. I think gender fluid. The ideology of understanding of what she was trying to do didn't exactly land as much. It looks like people are starting to know who she is, especially since they kept referencing her defecating herself in a thong and splitting the Red Sea of shit. It comes out of her ass and her mouth, so it's something very interesting that she can do. A lot of these people though are starting to catch on that these are agitators, provocateurs. Their security are Uncle Toms and tokens. Not a lot to say about it because they're the regular talking points about politics. Nobody was taking the bait. They left before they can get angry or look foolish. I believe she's evolving, so to speak. This was only 30 minutes. I believe that this ideology they're carrying is not going to be that great for long. She's going to have to liven it up. Police, again, let them go. Of course they did. You're dealing with a white woman between two security guards. Security guard is all you need. Security guard card allows them to assault people essentially when they want to some degree if they follow a code of conduct. The black people look very uncomfortable with her. The white guy sticking his tongue out was hilarious because you saw how the token immediately got angry and said it was sexual assault. That was interesting because they always play the victim in order to show what you look like. And this is what you look like. You're playing victim all the time, but really they'll use it to like ruin your life. So I think that's a very interesting standpoint. Her entire ideology is just mainly about provocating people or getting a reaction to which none of them gave it to her. They stayed neutral. And she tried to show that they just don't know what they're doing. The gay man said wrong city. So I think that's fair. They know exactly what kind of simpleton ideology they're pushing. So I'm pretty proud of this response, honestly. These people look like they were expecting them to some degree. This woman, the organizer, I hope she went around telling people constantly there, don't interact. These people are agitators. A lot of people to talk to, and she did not get a lot of reactions. And it looks like they're teleporting it, but really they're going like across the place just to get one person, it looks like. So, not bad. Not bad at all. I think a lot of these people caught on they were racist. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more. Hopefully the next one's gonna be better. Her racism is getting kind of bland, so I might have to cover some other people. Yeah.